Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about clapped out pieces of Creppa builds that I be seeing on TikTok or building tutorials on TikTok. Not all of them are going to be ricing in a way, but most of them are. Before we get too into the video, leave a like if you like the content that I make, and check out some of my other videos if you want to.
How to mod out a Toyota Corolla the right way.
The guy starts talking about like the quote-unquote right way to mod a car. There's no right way to mod a car. I mean, you can follow these steps, but like with the springs, you don't want to get just springs. You want to get dampeners. Those are coilovers that he puts up. Everything else is an all right idea. And like with the cold air intake, you're not getting that much power out of it. I have some other small complaints. Like the exhaust is only a half exhaust, which can still get you somewhere. The wing is not really that necessary, but other than that, there's like far little complaints. Getting a new front bumper, that's questionable. I mean, like there's nothing wrong with the factory bumper. I mean, like I wouldn't even necessarily call that a build. That's just you putting on some like stuff onto a car. That being said, let's move on to the next one.
Y'all be hating on my builds too much, so this one gonna be so simple and fire it can't miss. First off, get this exhaust here, quad pipes and a good sound. Now we can get this high flow manifold. Of course, a down pipe is good and we gotta lower it as well. Now we can pick some rims here. These are all fire options, of course.
Same problem with the other one, like the dampeners. You kind of need them because the factory shocks or whatever are not used to the springs that you put on. The wing and front grille is kind of questionable. Blacking out a car is kind of cringe, but on Audis it looks good. But besides that, he was actually doing pretty good with this one. This one, you can probably get a little bit more horsepower. I forgot to mention a tune or a stage tune. People modify like Audis a lot, so they have like preset tunes for certain modifications. So other than that, did pretty good. This one, not so rice. Other one, more rice. This one is more than just OEM plus. I would start to consider this a build if he does a little bit more stuff to it.
If a supercharger and a turbocharger had a baby, it would be a centrifugal supercharger.
So this is where I'm going to cut it off. People will see this and want to put this in their car. I had my friend see this and he wanted to put it on a car. The problem with centrifugal superchargers is it's not as efficient, like for the price and everything. I mean, like, yeah, it will be cheaper, but like it's not going to be that efficient. The basic centrifugal supercharger that he's talking about isn't as efficient as a turbo or a supercharger. There are another form of centrifugal supercharger that is more efficient, but at that point you have more luck just putting a supercharger or a turbo kit on there. I mean, this is not really a rice thing, but like more of a, if a ricer sees this, they're going to do it, probably blow a motor or something bad will happen. And it's just going to inspire more ricers to, quote unquote, do mods that will add power to their car. I mean, like, I guess in a way that they are getting underneath their hood. They're probably going to grow out their ricer stage or whatever better with this. But it's not as efficient as just doing something much better, like a stage 2 tune, like I mentioned with the Audi. This is not me, like, talking about, like, ricers or nothing. This is just me hating. Like, why don't I have a McLaren GTR in my garage? Like, what the fuck? What did this guy do? Like, what the fuck? Where's my McLaren P1 GTR? I'm just sad now.
Trying to make my girlfriend's car look cool. Got these eyelid headlight covers from Amazon. Going to color match it pearl white.
Alright, he kind of started it off with like a little bit of ricer thing, like making it look cool. And then the Amazon part, and I was like, oh, this might be rice. And then he actually like does the proper steps. He paint matches it, he does the coating and everything, and then he places it on pretty nicely and it looks pretty good. So I'm not gonna hate, but like the premise behind it is kind of ricing. He knew what he was doing. Like, he had us in the first half. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but the car did come out clean, and like, it's not his car, so I guess he doesn't want to do performance, and it's his girlfriend's car, so probably going to try keeping it, you know, somewhat stock. It's like OEM plus, you know what I mean? I'm just going to shut up and play the rest of the video.
They don't look yellowish anymore. Finally put them on, and this is the final result. What else should I add to the Z? I'm Loki. Turned on.
We got our first ricer with the quick release hood pens. He probably still has the original latch, so I don't know why he has that on there. The shifter looks kind of weird. It looks like but he has a quote unquote quick release. What's it called? Steering wheel. You can see some seat covers, hubcaps, spikes, lug nuts, spiky lug nuts. That's what I was trying to say. It's the Corolla build from earlier. You know what I mean? Turns out it wasn't hubcaps. I'm surprised someone has those ugly ass wheels on a car. Let's just move on to the next one. Apparently, racers love their copyrighted music as much as they like their pointless wings. Apparently, this is it. This is just a picture. I don't know why. The wing doesn't do anything. I think we all know that. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's probably even put on the wrong way. I don't even know. I'm just going to move on. I'm getting kind of worked up about this stupid wing because I've seen too many of these in person. They're playing the stupid Corvette edit music, so I'm just going to stop it because I don't know if it's copyright or not. I like the wagon aspect. I don't like the big-ass sticker in the back. I don't know what to say about it. Get it painted or something. Get off the Steelies. Get some clear tail lights, raise it a couple of inches. Let's be real. You probably drive in Atlanta and those roads are kind of bad. It's a Honda. I'm not surprised. Other than that, I don't know what else I can say other than get a new car. Destroy this one, take it to the junkyard, do something with it. Just get it off my face. Again, probably copyright music. It's not a bad car. I like V6 Mustangs. I mean, they can get pretty fast if you mod it the proper way. I don't understand the big hate around V6 Mustangs. It's editor me. I realized that the guy who did the stupid SLK modding series owns a V6 Mustang, and it's riced the fuck out. I take back every single thing I said about these owners. I apologize to the car community. That sums it up. I have work today and I wanted to make like a quick little video about just reacting to racing mods. I know it's not what people expected from the last video when I said reacting to racing content, but it is what it is, you know. If you liked it, subscribe. If not, check out my other videos. Maybe you'll like that one and subscribe to me that way. See you guys.